Welcome to the TRACS Cyber Coaching Program. I'm Nancy Halverson, the Senior Vice President of the Learning and Talent Development Team. In an effort to accommodate all time zones and start times of each of you that participate in the Cyber Coaching Program, the MRI Network channel on YouTube was created. This is where you'll come each morning to get your assignment for the day. Various members from the Learning and Talent Development Team will give you instruction on the starting and stopping points in both the reading and the online activities for that day. Grab a pencil when listening because they'll also give you direction related to any items you may need from your manager before starting the online activities. On average, your time in the TRACS program each day will be approximately half of the workday. The online component will guide you through reading, online activities, and offline desk level activities such as phone time, research, and interactions with others in your office. One note on the phone and research-based activities: do not skip them, no matter how confident you are with your skills in this area. If you're brand new, these activities will help you improve your skills and learn our business. If you're lucky enough to have already practiced or mastered the skills in a previous life as a recruiter or salesperson at another search firm, the activities will simply help you hit the ground running in your new role with us. You may be actually surprised how much you didn't know. When I joined MRI a few years ago, I brought almost 20 years of recruiting and sales experience with me after working with a competitor. I was, of course, very confident. I knew pretty much everything about recruiting that there was to know after so many years in the business. But I was pleasantly surprised at the unique and deep approach MRI has in areas that my former employer didn't. In other words, I learned a lot. You will too if you take the time to watch, listen, and do. All activities, whether online or on the phone, are critical to complete before the afternoon debrief call in order for you to participate actively and gain the most out of this program. As I said earlier, the TRACS activities should take you approximately half of your day. A common question we hear from participants in the program is, what am I supposed to do with the other half of the day while I'm waiting for the debrief call to occur? The answer is pretty simple. If you already have a search on your desk, thanks to your own efforts or the efforts of someone else in your office that you're supporting, use your newly learned skills to work on that search assignment to get closer to your first placement. Always work on things that are closest to the money if you have business right in front of you. Otherwise, keep working on practicing the skills you learned that day or on previous days to get some business. In other words, if you learn name gathering skills or how to get past a gatekeeper that morning, pick up the phone and make even more name gathering calls. Finesse your skills around working with gatekeepers. You can never have enough practice. One word of warning, however, don't move ahead in the training no matter how tempting it is. We don't want you back on this YouTube channel until the debrief has occurred for the daily activities. The amount of material we cover each day is by design. We know from years of experience that adults can only retain so much new information in a day. Besides, we don't want you to forget what you learned before we even have a chance to make sure it's stuck. Enjoy your time in TRACS Cyber Coaching. Have fun, learn a lot, and don't be afraid to skin your knees a few times while you're making phone calls. We all do it. The best way to learn is by doing. My team will help you gain confidence as you progress through this 4-week program, and before you know it, you'll be well on your way to your first placement, and eventually to rubbing elbows with our top performers in the network at our Pace Setter recognition event every spring. Have fun, enjoy, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions. Thanks.